I weighed 160.8 this morning. I fasted all day yesterday, and I weighed 163.4 yesterday. So I lost almost 3 pounds. I mean, it's going to come back, but it might have come back today. I splurged today. I met with my friend from the shelter, had a black woman that I told you guys about. It was nice, except she was late, and the place I was meeting her at, remember I have to travel really far, buses and trains and whatnot here, it sparked bad memories because it was where I had to be in 2010 when I snuck here to Massachusetts only because I found a flight credit in my Hotmail account that I hadn't known about because I didn't mean to speak up. I was on welfare. And Donald's mom, typical, said, she's like, oh, I'll lend you the money to go visit you, go see your mom in the nut house. But then when push came to shove, she didn't want to do it. Typical Donald's mom anyway, my ex's mom. So my friend was really late. She apparently slept late or something. I had to wait in this place for an hour and a half. And I was panicking, sparked bad memories because I started thinking, about how in 2010, I was able to fly here and be my mom's only visitor a month. This was where Marion had put her and hadn't told me, wouldn't tell anybody, wouldn't tell me where my mom was, and it was her primary physician. My mom's primary physician who, after I cried to everybody and whatever. Her primary physician cared. He listened to my story. He believed me. He was the only one Marion hadn't got her fucking claws into, okay, with her bullshit and her lies about me. And he told me where my mom was. But I walk into that place. Oh, by the way, I weighed more then. Not that that mattered. I mean, I still was, beautiful, attractive, whatever, even when I was over 200 pounds. But I was about 210 then, and I'm 160 now, 79, so like 50 pounds heavier. But I got all dolled up. I wore wedgies that were like this high, and I wore a pink skirt. It wasn't a mini skirt, but it was tight enough, and it was flattering, and it was mid-thigh. And I think a pink top or something. I was in pink. I wanted to look beautiful, so I knew my poor mother hadn't had a visitor in a month. And the nurses made excuses. Well, people don't visit people in mental hospitals when it's far away. It's too far to travel. You're the I traveled 3,000 miles to visit her. I don't care. Even Hope, when she was my friend, that's Donald's mom, said, if it's your family, you do take the time to visit her at least once so she doesn't feel like she's fucking abandoned in there, okay? I walked in looking drop dead gorgeous. And I wanted them to see that my mother was not just some mentally ill nothing, okay? Look at her daughter. But I had to wait there where I had to wait before because it was really far for me to get from my mom's house to, I'm sorry, not from my mom's house, I was staying with her friends, but it was still really far, trains and buses and whatnot as usual to get to the mental hospital, But I did it, and I was just sitting there, and I don't like crowds, and I don't like whatever. I don't like crowds, and I started panicking. My friend wasn't going to show up, and I don't have a cell phone. I have money. I should really get a cell phone, And my friend couldn't reach me. I didn't know if she had canceled, and then I was just panicking, and I couldn't remember her number. Or I had her number, and then it said I had the wrong number. Maybe I dialed it wrong, and then I couldn't remember my mom's number. I was just like, I didn't like it. But once I was with her, she was just late, but she showed up, and she was just late, and it was fine. She showed up, and and then I felt safe. I told her today, I'm like, well, first of all, I know you care about me, I say to her, because we met when we both had absolute penniless nothing. Now I have money and she doesn't, but I know she cares about me. And the thing is, I know damn well that she cares about me because we met when we both had nothing. I told her today, you're my first real friend. I made that one friend in the shelter, but then she abandoned me. She left, and then she wasn't even living that far away, and I wanted to see her, and she didn't. I thought we were closer than we were apparently because I kept trying to make the effort via email. Let's get together, and she never made the effort. We emailed together. Sometimes I've emailed her pictures of me and my mom and Omar and make her laugh, whatever. But she didn't want to put in the effort, so we weren't as good a friends as I thought. I had thought this woman is. We're still friends. She's the first real friend that I've had that has stuck, that's still my friend. That was the case before she was in the shelter with that other woman who I was telling my case manager, that I'm like, this is the first real friend I've had, but it turned out it's not that she's so horrible, it's just, shit happens and people get out of that place and they don't want to look back, I don't condemn her, I don't blame her, but this woman's my first real friend. My little hot blonde friend who was married and whatnot, loved to dance as much as I did, and we'd go out drinking and dancing and whatnot. Her husband didn't like it because she was fucking gorgeous. She's out on my Flickr page, and we had fun dancing, but like I told this hottest shit black woman, like, I love you because you're not catty like so many women are. That my hottest shit black, my hot little blonde friend used to be like, she's beautiful, but she was 5'3" and I'm 5'10", so she's like, oh, I wish I were tall. She didn't go to college. Oh, I wish I went to college. Be happy with what you have. You're married with kids. You're beautiful. Anyway, I splurged today, but I can. Even my splurging, like I told my friend, it's not 5,000 calories. I tried something called a scallop roll, which I was going to get California roll sushi because I wanted something later. I didn't want to be at a food court and get like Chinese food and all that crap because it's just too heavy, and it was boiling hot out today, 90 degrees. And I got a thing called a scallop roll, and it was so delicious. Oh, I never had it before. And it has the regular sushi roll with the avocado and the cucumber, which I've had before, and that I would normally put soy sauce on. And then it had scallops, and then it had this delicious sauce. I didn't even need soy sauce. Oh, it was so good. Oh my God, that's the most behind me. It's just a leaf making noise. That's the PTSD. I jump a mile. Even when my mom comes, she's learned her lesson. Don't approach me when I'm on my computer. Don't sneak up behind me. I've told her. Anyway, so I splurged today on I got that. I got a caramel McDonald's sundae with extra caramel in the middle. I got 5 munchkins from Dunkin' Donuts. I got a Skinny Cow candy bar. If I was going to splurge, I wanted to pick and choose what I was going to get. I could have got what she got at Dunkin', what I bought her at Dunkin' Donuts, a big giant coffee caramel colada or whatever, but I didn't do that. Not because it just would have been too heavy, too much liquid and too heavy. And what else did I get? Is that it? I think that's it. My little splurge really wasn't much of a splurge, but that's okay because I splurge on little things all the time. I just watch it. I keep it. I want to be thin. That's the bottom line. I want to be thin. My life is more enjoyable when I'm thin. I have more options when it comes to dating websites and men and whatnot when I'm thin. No, not rocket science, baby. Is that all I got? I see. She got some kind of, I tried her, she got some salmon roll or something. And that's all I got. It's not really a lot, but it was enough. It was little splurges here and there, It was nice to see her. I gave her $20 just because I wanted to. She doesn't ask me for anything, she's occasionally very little. She doesn't take advantage, I know she cares about me. I gave her $20 because I wanted to. I have over 10, I have 14, 15 in the bank. I have $1,000 a month, I wanted to help her out. What's $20 to me? It's nothing. I plan on getting my fucking hair done soon. The last time I had to when I was in the shelter, I got it done. That was a year ago, and I got it, I went to a school and I didn't like what they did. I'll be paying like $100 to get my hair done this time. So I can pay $100 to get my hair done. I can give her 20, okay? I can give her 20. She didn't ask me for it. I gave it to her. I planned ahead of time to give it to her. I asked my mom for it. I'm going to stop at the store and get money back and pay my mom for what I had to pay today to get to my friend, because it's really far. Like I said, trains and buses and whatnot. And that $20 that I gave her, because I wanted to. What is it? It's nothing. It's when I have all this money now, it's nothing. And to her, it's everything when she's stone cold broke,